Ahoy there. Today on the Red Sea, what do you think is the biggest biological flaw in humans? Allergies. Like I could be doing something productive during the summer/spring, but no, I'm allergic to grass duckine. Grass. Man hey for ditch. I'm allergic to dust. I did not realize that it was everywhere until I found out it was the reason I always have a blocked nose. Tiny hole in tooth causes extreme pain, and worst case, spread of infection within skull leading to death. Pain equals remove tooth before it kills you. Knees. Too much use. Bad. Too little. Bad. Perfect use. Malarkey still happens. Add the back to that. I did not even mess mine up in a manly way, like squatting. Sat in an awkward position playing video games for like 8 hours in 2012. Has not been the same since. Went on a vacation with my dad. He went to bed. Woke up. Back totally ducked up. Had to get spinal surgery. So pro tip. Sleeping is dangerous. We eat, drink, breathe, and speak through one hole. Thousands of people die every year by choking. I choke on my saliva sometimes. Imagine, you're the product of hundreds of millions of years of evolution, and you die choking on your own spit. My ancestors will be disappointed. We are one of the few animals on the planet that do not make our own ascorbic acid, vitamin C. 99% mammalian life on this planet produces ascorbic acid in their livers. Humans do not. Vitamin C is extremely important for many of our bodily functions, and we die if we do not get enough. Worst part is, as I understand it, we actually have the gene, but it's been suppressed by an accumulation of mutations. So close dot. This has nothing to do with anything whatsoever. But fun fact, guinea pigs are in that group with us. They need an external source of vitamin C. I'm surprised the female body after birth acts like it was not meant to happen. I feel like the human body has adapted so much. I thought childbirth would have become less painful, and I guess you could say damaging to the body. Babies take forever to learn how to not kill themselves on accident. Also, you have to teach them how to sleep. That's dumb. Mine is struggling to poop. She was bad at eating too for the first 1 month. I have a 6-week-old, and I feel this is my soul right now. Poor girl struggles to fart, let alone poop. Thankfully she isn not colic and does not scream. She just grunts and her face goes red a lot. And for hours. Until she falls asleep and farts in her sleep. Compared to other land mammals, humans do not have that great of a sense of smell or hearing. Our hearing isn not that comparably bad. Our vision is way better than most mammals. We can run and swim long distances far more efficiently than quadrupeds, which at best specialize at one of those means. Fevers? They can go crazy high and kill you when they are supposed to help you. I think our eyes are too fragile. We rely on them so much, but a sharp stick could just easily put them out. I need glasses because my mom says I play too many video games. Periods. Yeah, I get why it happens and why it's necessary, but there are animals that will just reabsorb that blood. Why cannot we? It also just does not make sense from an evolutionary standpoint. A week out of every month you're just bleeding everywhere. Way back when people were hunting and gathering, that would leave behind blood where you have been and could lead predators straight to you. Also, the smell. Some women have a strong period blood smell that I can smell it when I'm in the same bathroom as them. Imagine how well a predator would be able to smell it. Not to mention blood clots. The fight or flight response activating when I'm trying to order a taco. My body is all run ditch run. We gotta get out of here, but somehow it cannot tell that I'm not in danger. Stupid. Listen to your gut. Trust your instincts. I have the instincts of a particularly nervous rodent on a cocktail of coke and amphetamines. My gut is telling me that my dentist is going to reach down my throat and turn me inside out like a sock. I'd rather trust a toddler to rewire my electrics than my own gut instincts. We spent about 1/3 of our lives unconscious, vulnerable to threats and not productive. Sleep is weird. Yeah, but we can go without sleep if needed, and this, along with some other skills such as sweating, has led to us being able to hunt an animal to death purely by following it till it dies of exhaustion. Our teeth are not very durable. Our teeth do not regenerate like most everything else. That's a huge flaw. Fun fact. If our teeth regenerated, we would have major bite issues. There is a very rare gene that allows people to regenerate their teeth. Unfortunately, anyone who has this has pretty big teeth alignment issues. We evolved to not regenerate teeth in favor of better teeth alignment, so we could better extract nutrients from food. The way we evolved to walk upright is actually really poorly designed, and now we have back pain. I remember an episode of Loy where he is dealing with back pain and the doctor says, "Nature gave us a cloth line, and we're using it as a flagpole." It annoys me that we have to constantly drink, eat, and eject both those things. Also, sleeping so long seems odd. Probably how helpless newborn babies are. You see other mammals like deer walking almost immediately after being born. Human babies can not even crawl until after a period of time. That's a feature, not a bug. If our brains could develop to full adult capacity either very quickly after birth or reach full capacity while maintaining the same head size from birth, then no prob. The whole reason, by most experts, as to why we do not develop our cortex to its full capacity until like 18 years after gestation is that our heads would be too big to pass through the birth canal. Ouch. Asterisk, I may add to this another flaw. We go through puberty with its rush of unfamiliar hormones that produce radical changes and cause generally confusing times to most kids. We do this before we have impulse control and sound judgment development in the brain needed to navigate these changes. That seems like a very dumb order to put those in. Aging. There is not actually a reason for us to die in the same way we have biological reasons for hitting puberty. All aging really boils down to is an accumulation of flaws and telomeres wearing down. It's a flaw made of smaller flaws. Came here to say this. Aging is an unexplainable flaw in the code. The code is updated with each new generation. We are iPhone 4s in planned obsolescence. Sentience seems like a pretty major duck up. Plenty of critters get along just fine without a constant series of existential crises or questions like why am I? Why are things? At least other species do not go out and buy expensive cars when they reach their 50s. Maybe they would if we let them. I'm not going to risk a bear driving a lifted Toyota Tundra in the fast food parking lot. What if the bear was insured? We have an appetite, as if we do not know when our next meal will be. It made sense when we were cavemen, but nowadays it's one of our biggest detriments. On top of that, I was told the reason why fatty and sugary foods are craved so much is that they are extremely important for survival, but also extremely rare in nature, so when bodies get the chance it tries to stockpile as much as it can. The heart. We only have one, and when it fails we suffer and die. We need redundancy in our circulatory system generally, and at least 2 hearts. Pain. Like, I get the purpose. Hey idiot. Don't touch hot things. But malarkey. Couldn't it just be like a quick jolt, like a warning signal instead of remember that time you slept funny? Well, now you have neck pain for a week. Ditch. Edit. To clarify, I'm referring to unnecessary pain, like weather related headaches, or hitting your funny bone. I fully understand the purpose of pain. I wish we could acknowledge it like yes body. Thanks for the warning. This one ISN not serious. The pain is to stop you damaging the muscle more. It's literally enough to stop you using it. So in a sense it self-adjusts to a level where it achieves the required result. It's completely a self-preservation mechanism created by the brain. Yeah, but then you have bull malarkey like headaches. Like cool. My head hurts and I cannot do anything about it. But go ahead and keep hurting me. I'm sure we'll benefit from this. Stop using your head. We live on a planet whose surface is 71% water, and the oceans thereof hold 97% of all our water, and we can't freaking breathe underwater? That said, most fish do not do it well either. They get to pick either fresh or salt water, not both. The number of species that can use both are extremely low. Susceptible to cancer and other things that will kill you. Strange how our own body turns against us. Cancer cells are just normal cells but mutated, and they split much faster than normal ones. Finger location. In an ideal world I would have all 10 fingers on my left hand, so my right hand could just be a fist for punching. LMAO, that's a hilarious image. What the duck is with the size of our tongues? They're too big for our mouths. Millions of years of evolution, and we still occasionally bite our own tongues. Addiction. Your brain likes the effects of a certain substance, so now it craves for bigger doses until the body freaking dies because of overdose. The lack of control is ducked up. Your brain would not make you go for it from time to time. It just craves for it until the body ceases functions due to overdosing. Also, autoimmune diabetes. Mon body, if you're producing insulin, And you know this. Why would you just reject it and risk the integrity of the whole system? Unfortunately, it is the end of the video, but do not worry, there are many more coming. Like and subscribe for more videos from the Red Sea. Thanks for watching.